All right, before we even get into it, you already know the drill. Smash that subscribe button so you never miss out. Ready? Let's go.
Okay, we have got to talk about this because what is going on at Saturday Night Live? We're seeing a huge shakeup, and believe me, the drama is just heating up.
So, what is really going on behind the scenes at 30 Rock? Yeah, let's get right into it.
So, it all kicked off with this little gem. Cast member Devon Walker just drops this super cryptic message on Instagram. No big formal press release, just me and Baby broke up. And Baby, in this case, yeah, that's only one of the most famous shows in TV history. And let me tell you, this was a total shocker. I mean, think about it. Walker gets on the show in 2022, gets promoted to the main cast just last year. That's a super fast rise and an even faster exit. So you gotta ask, why leave now?
And then he dropped this bombshell. Toxic as hell. Whoa. Okay, you do not usually hear that from someone leaving SNL. He even called it a fucked up little family full of dysfunction. Yikes. But just when we were all grabbing our popcorn, ready for the big scandal to break, Walker completely flips the script. Talk about whiplash. He goes from toxic as hell to, just to be clear, this is good news. He's telling everyone not to feel sorry for him. So, like, which one is it? Did you quit? Were you fired? The messaging here is, a total mess.
So this was his final word on it. The classic mom and dad analogy. It's way softer, much more diplomatic, for sure. But it still leaves us with a million questions. And here's the kicker. It turns out he's not the only one moving out. Yeah, see, Devon Walker's whole story is really just the tip of the iceberg. To get the full picture, we've got to go right to the top. So what does the boss have to say about all this? 80. Just let that number sink in for a second. 80. That is the age of the man who is still running the entire SNL empire. Yep, we're talking about the one and only Lorne Michaels, the creator, the guy in charge, the king. He's been at the helm since 1975, and he's the one navigating the show through all this chaos. And get this, Lorne himself confirmed it. Walker is not an isolated case. He straight up said several cast members are on their way out before the next season. We're not talking about one little departure anymore. This is a massive overhaul for season 51. So what gives? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Is the whole show falling apart? Is it this toxicity that Walker mentioned? Or is there something bigger at play? Well, Lorne, he has a theory. Okay, so according to Lorne, SNL is basically fighting a war on two fronts. On one side, you've got your old school audience, right? The people who actually watch it live on TV on Saturday night. But then you've got this huge second audience on TikTok and YouTube, the ones just watching the clips the next day. And trying to make a show for both of them, that is a massive, massive challenge. So, okay, the show's trying to adapt, right? It's trying to survive in this totally new media world. But as if that wasn't hard enough, there's another problem, a really big one. Does that sound familiar? Well, it should. That is a direct quote from Donald Trump. He's also called the show angry and exhausted and said it should be put to rest. Let's just say he is not a fan of how they portray him. Now, you think with that kind of heat, maybe they'd back off a little, right? Nope. Lorne Michaels is doing the exact opposite. He's doubling down and has confirmed that the Trump character, played by James Austin Johnson, is here to stay. And here's Lorne's reasoning, and it's pretty clear. He basically says Trump is such a massive media figure, and he's so good at commanding an audience that just attacking him doesn't do anything. So for SNL, the only way to really deal with it is to keep him on the show as a character. So let's recap. We've got cast members bailing, rumors of a toxic environment, this huge struggle to please two completely different audiences, and a running feud with a former president. So the big question is SNL dying, or is this just what it looks like when a 50-year-old show tries to evolve for a totally new era? But honestly, I want to know what you think. What is really going on here? Is the show better than ever, or has it lost its way? Drop your theories down in the comments. I want to read them all. And that's the whole story for now. If you liked this breakdown, do me a favor and hit that like button and definitely subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.